back to the channel. We have another tiny little haul. This one is from Tesco's. It is a little one because I have done the Tesco's and I have done the Lidl, so we'll show you those. I show you those separately. Okay. It's a couple of things there that are a little bit new. Some of the things that you guys suggested. So, and also I have included a couple of fresh things. I normally don't include the prices or my normal shop that I buy. I normally show you guys the prepping stuff we do for the Preppers Pantry, but a lot of you have been commenting and wondering how much these certain things are in the UK in the shop. So I thought once in a while I'll sneak in a fresh item and just let you know the price, and hopefully that'll be of any help to you, because otherwise if I do my literally the whole shop in the prepper shop, I'll be there all day and nobody wants to watch me all day. Well, some of you might do, but I'm sure not many of you do anyway. So without further ado guys, I will start with the fresh things, okay? I know a lot of you in the States commenting that your lettuces go like crazy prices. So our lettuces, as it stands, one of those iceberg ones is 65 pence. And I'm quite happy with this. We're having a fresh homemade burgers today, so they'll go a treat. But yeah, 65p, it's cheap. I don't think they really changed that much in price. I think they might have been 40p like a few years back. I don't really generally buy them in the summer because I grow it. I grow the lettuces. But anyway, 65p, nothing like $7. So I'm really sorry guys that you have to pay that. Nonetheless, at the moment it's 65 pence. Okay, the tomatoes, right, and I call them plastic tomatoes. The tomatoes in England are absolutely rubbish. They import them from obviously Spain, but they must import them green because they're just awful. They have no taste in them whatsoever. But because I can't grow my own, and if I want to have a burger, I want to have fresh tomato, I have to buy a plastic one. Anyway, 85 pence for a pack of 6. So they're literally, guys, they have no smell or flavour whatsoever, but they're wet and they're red, so it kind of goes in the burger, so that's what it is. But anyway, next thing I've got is cheese. We've got the Cathedral City, which is one of the leading brands for you in America, if you guys don't know. This one was 550 grams, and it's £5.25, and it was on deal at £3.75 if you have a Tesco Club card, which is one of the supermarket's little cards where you collect the points and you collect the discounts if there's something is on offer. So £3.75 is not too bad, especially for the size of it. Yes, you can buy the cheaper supermarket brand, but I not particularly like the Tesco's cheap cheese. I prefer actually the Lidl's anyway, so I've got that one. So £3.75 is not too bad, but it's still quite a lot. Rice, still 48 pence. And I've been having a conversation with a couple of you guys, and you guys, some of you, like when I ask how much rice you guys have, and somebody want to have like up to like 200 kilos, and I'm like, wow, that's great. I want that. I don't have anywhere near as that. Well, I'm probably pushing maybe, I don't know, 80, I don't know. But I want more because clearly, and I've done it, we did the rice the other day, and although I did the workout thing, you know how much you need and everything else, but when you generally cook anyway, by the time you kind of go through and you do the portion up and stuff, it still doesn't last. It's still like, you still feel like you need to have more. I think I've read somewhere online, guys, if you're stocking for X amount of people, stock this and just times more, just to make sure, because things happen, either spoilage, wastage, whatever happens to stuff, just always just have just that much more, just in case. So I'm on my mission just to get this just once more, some more. Okay, pastas, still 28 pence. They had not a huge amount, so I bought 6 of them, 500 grams. Sorry for keep forgetting to mention for you guys. I'm going to make my own cough medicine. I keep mentioning this, I haven't got to do this, and it's a good time to do this because I'm literally losing my voice. Got some more honey. It's 180 for a 340 grams. In the one I bought from Lidl the other day was 139, but I think that was fairly stable price for a while, but anyway, I've got it. Okay, I've got a burger sauce, just out of interest. That's 110, and it's a small little thing, 235ml. We're having a burger today, so I'm having that. Right. This is one of my luxury items, guys. I love it. This is the lumpfish caviar. Those things used to be like under £2, and then they're gone up to 2, and then they're like £2.99. It's like £4.30 now. It's kind of ridiculous. My husband was like, what? It's like a bunch of fish eggs. They're disgusting because he doesn't like them. I love it. I love it. It's one of those things. You either love it or hate it. Any caviar, and I love it. And it's one of my little special little things, okay? A little bit of fresh bread, a little bit of butter, and it just goes a nice way. Long way. Not a long way, nice way. It doesn't go a long way. It's not a lot. With a glass of Prosecco. Okay? Right, next thing. I've mentioned to you guys before, you know, we keep all stacking up on porridge oats because obviously oats last a long time, especially if we seal them, vacuum seal them. But the breakfast cereals, I've bought some before with them chocolate pillows that I filmed before, but the wheat biscuits, like the Weetabix, which is the leading brand in UK again, it's like £5.50 for a pack. It's like, are you having a laugh? Like, yes, there's a few of them, 48 of the little biscuit things, but £5.50? No, I don't think so. Lidl, I didn't see anything that's comparably priced, but Tesco's, if you buy the bigger pack, is £2.70, and I think that's quite good. It's pretty much half price of what the leading brand is, and they're the same stuff. It's just wheat, just shaped in the shape of a biscuit. Do you know what I mean? And I've done the research. Apparently, you can actually keep that as well long term. Probably better to vacuum seal that if you have to after the day. But I'm gonna start buying a little bit more of this because porridge is great. I like porridge, but it's just nice to have a variety. And if something this lasts, then we're gonna have it. Right, this. I've been looking for this for ages. A couple of you suggested a few videos back that I buy peas pudding. I'm like, what the hell is peas pudding? I've never seen this before. And when I was looking generally in like a rice pudding thing. I know it's not, but I was looking. I just couldn't see it anyway. I was scouring the shelves, and hey presto, I went in the other day, and there it was looking at me. There was 4 of them only, just 4. There were 80p, and I'm like, okay, I'm having it because apparently you said it's amazing. It's meant to be made with split peas, water, turmeric flavorings, paprika. So basically, to me, it's like a what would you call it? Not a couscous. Oh my god. Sorry, my brain. The cold took over my brain. Like a hummus. Here we go. I think. So I've got them 4. I'm gonna try one. If I like them, I can't say buy some more because this is the first time I've seen them in there. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Okay. Right. Beans. You know, guys, how I always say the tinned vegetables are absolutely disgusting, and I've been wanting to buy the green beans for quite a while. So they're the Tesco's whole green beans in mortar. I knew the Morrisons did them online, but I couldn't see them in person. Anyway, I couldn't find them anyway, and hey presto, I went to Tesco's and then I had them. I tried one and they were pretty good because, you know, like beans, people are like, oh, they're a bit squeaky. My husband doesn't like them fresh because they do go a bit squeaky on your teeth, but this is stuff, if you like, some people like them overly cooked, this is kind of perfect. However, if you put them in a tin of in a saucepan with a bit of olive oil and a bit of like a dried garlic flakes and stuff, that just changes that totally. So I bought a few. That didn't have a lot, so I bought a few. 80p, love it. And the jar is tin, absolutely full of them. So it's easy, 4 portions, easily, like small portions, okay? Right, next thing, butter beans. Butter beans, I've got a couple of them, 59p. Butter beans, I've been buying butter beans from Lidl in vinegar, and they're amazing. I love them. They go well with fish. So 59p. I've got some. I haven't tried the Tesco ones, but it's a bean, so I know what it tastes like, so it should be okay. I bought 6 more of the stewed steaks and gravy. Guys, really? I thought the corned beef was one of the, up there with the meat stuff. My goodness. I finally got around to tasting that one. So bloody good. It's oh my god. I've made a pappardelle pasta. I made a sauce with it. So I feathered the steak. Added on some tomato sauce, some herbs, spices. Oh my god. That was just... Honestly, this is money's worth, like for £1.85 up against the corned beef. This is a winner. And I'm like, it was like my eyes were open for the first time. Like, I can do so much with it. Like, yes, they showed this in the pie, but no, it's dull. It needs flavor, flavor, flavor. But my goodness, the meat is actually good. I thought of getting rid of the gravy, feather it up, barbecue sauce. You can have this on the jacket potato. It's just, I want this. Is going to be my next, like, priority to stock up because that tastes goddamn good and is still very cheap. So honestly, if you haven't tried this, give it a go. It's a life changer. Another thing, new thing on the market, new girl on the market, or thing on the market, ratatouille. It was £1. I did this shop a couple of days ago. Okay, it was £1. Ratatouille, I never seen this again. They only had 4. It seemed to be a really odd thing, the things coming up in 4. So they had 4. So I'm like, great, there's 1 of your 5 a day and it's mixed vegetables, ratatouille, great. I make it, I freeze it, that's fine. But in the tin, even better. Not even better, but for long-term storage. £4. I'm like, happy days. So today I popped in there because I popped in there. I forgot to buy some bread. Needed to buy some bread. The same bloody tin from 2 days ago is £1.20. 2 days. Like, the next day, £1.20. Like, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad I bought 4. I'm gonna try them, and if they're good, and we'll see if they're worth £1.20 or not. I don't know. But bread flour. I know I don't really buy a lot of flour, but if I buy normal flour because I'm more likely to do flatbreads or pizza dough. But I started to buy a little bit of bread flour because I'm trying to bake some bread, and I've got a bread maker. Just it's been redundant, so I'm gonna try to reinvigorate my bread maker. Anyway, £1.30. I think it's horrendous, to be fair. Horrendous, considering you can buy normal flour for like half the price ish. So anyway, I've got a couple. Creamfields milk. They're still very scarce. It's a single pack. It's about 75p. It is now 20p cheaper than the one in Lidl. So unfortunately, yes, no little spout, but 75p works for me. Talking about changing the habits now with the shopping, guys, with all the pricing. Obviously, we're all going through the same. The cost of living crisis is affecting all of us, regardless where you're at, how much you buy, can afford to buy or not. It's going to bite you one way or the other. And certain things we've got to start to cutting down on. It's just absolutely just how it goes. I much rather to make sure I get more stuff stockpiled away than potentially buy, say, like branded crisps. So now, because the Walkers now, I think is absolutely ridiculous. Not that you always get them, but the prices are stupid. So Tesco's, their crisps are fine. £1 per pack of 6. It still kind of sounds like a lot, but it's still cheaper than Walker. So this is one of my things going forward that I'm going to be changing down to, just to be able to save a little bit. Porridge oats, still 70p. Okay, I've bought some dried peas. They are called with a steeping tablet, and I'm like, okay, I just get some and I'll do some research later. It was 50p for 250 grams, which just sounded like a good idea to try. And I found that steeping tablet, just bicarbonate of soda, just to try to basically boil them and cook them quicker. So I bought a couple of them, and then I worked out the price. I thought £2 a kilo. Probably could have done a bit better, but anyway, I just saw them, they looked at me, I bought them. So, sorry, a bit shallow, but here we are. But nutty butter, just because somebody takes them for lunch. They were 89p. They're like a lookalike for Snickers. They don't always have them because Snickers now is like ridiculously priced. It's like I refuse, and my husband refused to buy like Snickers because how much is the bar now, honey? A Snickers bar, like £1.50 or something stupid. Yeah, stupid prices. So like, absolutely not. Yes, it's not, the branded thing, but my goodness, for the prices they charge, yeah, I don't think so. They can keep their bleeding nuts. Oh yeah, onion. I think it was part of the fresh bit. I missed it. Sorry. Pound and 5p they were from Tesco's. They used to be like 60p. I think Lidl's still doing them really cheaply, but it's still fairly okay. But I must say, for the past couple of times I've been to Tesco's, and not including the past couple, literally 2 days, but a couple of times in the week spaces, I couldn't find any onions like that. It was just a big 3 onions for like £1 something, and that was that. I haven't had the little ones, so that's that. I bought some more of the little throat sweets because I keep losing my voice. They're £1.60. They're really, really good, and I'm going to be adding them to my cough medicine, which I'm going to finally, eventually, hopefully make for you to look at. I say about the Tiger Balm. I did buy a Tiger Balm from Home Bargains, and some of you commented to be careful that they're fake. Although they won't fake, they won't like the Tiger Balm. So, because we actually started using them the other day, yesterday in fact, and they were just, there's no smell, there's no burn, there's just nothing. Might as well just be freaking Vaseline. Although they were £1 for 2, it was just kind of a waste, but, maybe if I wasn't so congested, maybe I can smell it better, but anyway, it was rubbish. So, the original Tiger Balm now is £6.50, it was £1 off in Tesco, so I've got this anyway. And the last, got this one, and we bought some more, apparently block nose tablets, we'll see if that works. Because guys, to be fair, if you follow the channel, and I did say this, we've been ill for the past 3 months, 3 and a bit months, 3 times. And it just seemed to a lot of people ill constantly around us, and they're just not going away. And we've been saying to stock up on cold and flu. We have a lot of cold and flu, but I find for the reason since they had this little shortage of cold and flu, there seems to be cold and flu now, doesn't seem to be working that well. I don't know why. It's generally just the general thing of like clearing the nose or clearing the throat. I had a sore throat for like it's the 5th day today, and they just won't go. Cough medicine, throat tablet, it just won't go. Nonetheless, so he bought Tesco's block nose relief capsules, 12 tablets, £1.50. I probably think it's a bit of a gimmicky thing, to be fair, like a lot of them seems to be at the moment, but nonetheless, it's worth a try. And the last one, the rip-off of the day. Sorry, I can't, because I keep wanting to make my own medicine. It's £8, right, for a cough medicine. £8. It's 300ml. I know it looks big, but it's not, and it's not going to really last you long. But £8, £8 I can buy a bottle of whiskey for currently a basic one. But let's be fair, we don't need anything fancy to make a cough medicine for like £16, and that's like a litre. Well, I need to be honey, lemon juice, and one of those tablets there, and we're laughing, so I am determined to make it. If you do want to see this actually sooner rather than later, please comment below, because I want to make it, and I wanted to share this with you because one of you viewers shared it with me, and I wanted to share it because I think it's going to be really good. Because paying that kind of money, if a couple of you, both of you like poorly, you'd be going through this like in a couple of days anyway. So anyway, I think this is summarizes my somewhat small little shop. But anyway, hopefully you guys found this helpful or at all interesting. I don't know, whatever reason people watch this videos for anyway. If you haven't subscribed, then please do. This is not just all about me showing you my tins. This channel is hopefully somewhat educational about the preparing for where we're heading as a nation really for the future. And don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.